She saved me.
She's Nelly. We're gonna cry again.
I feel a little clearer just now.
I feel like I've been here before.
We have. All of us have.
The fucking treehouse.
This room is like the heart of the house. No, not a heart, a stomach. It was your dance studio, Theo. It was my toy room. It was a reading room for Mom.
Oh shit.
The game room for Steve. The family
Fucking
room
shit.
for Shirley. The treehouse. There was always the bedroom. Put on different faces so that we'd be still and quiet.
I don't know how to do this without you.
I learned a secret. There's no without. I am not gone. I'm scattered into so many pieces, sprinkled on your life like new snow. I loved you completely. And you loved me the same. That's all.
Faut que je te fasse rire, là.
And then he spit tobacco juice on his golden head. Stay away.
Don't touch my husband, you bitch.
I have spent an all but sleepless night. I have told lies and made a fool of myself. And the very air tastes like wine. Everyone is home.
The monsters got through anyway.
That's what monsters do. But not here.
No, especially here.
They're out there. In the woods. They're out there and we're in here and the children are finally safe.
But no, they're not. They're dying.
They're waking. You kept them from me. I woke up at the foot of these stairs and I started walking. No more headaches, no pain, no day, no night, no now, no then. I dreamed of you and the children's laughter. And then I'd remember that you took them from me. You took them and you hurt them, Hugh, and they suffered.
They did. They all do. We have to watch it all because we're parents. And that's the deal we make. Whatever that life is, we bear witness.
It's a horror.
It doesn't have to be. I saw our daughter dance at her wedding. Her smile was like a light, and it was reflected in everyone's faces. And I recognized that light because it was ours. We did that.
This is our forever house. It always was. Nothing bad will ever touch them ever again.
Nothing good will either. Open that door. I know you can open that door.
They'll die.
If they will die if they stay. They're dying now. Our babies are dying. Let them go.
I'll be alone again.
You stay.
I will make a promise to you that I will keep forever. Open the door. Please. Let me fix this. Journey's end.
In lovers' meeting.
Stay awake. Stay with.
He's fine. Bring me back home.
Go ahead. There's one more thing your brother and I have to do here. We'll see you there.
What? Meet you at the hospital.
So this
Hey.
whole time, it's not like the house was calling them back. It's the mother who was calling them back. Because she wanted her babies. It's really interesting.
Oh my God. I can fix this. I can fix it.
Denial is not a good thing.
It's the first step of grief.
fix this.
No. Oh, no. No.
Both of their children. All of their children.
Mommy?
Oh, fuck. Is that why they keep working at the house? Because they come back and see their daughter?
They don't work in their house.
Well, they
They're
take
just
care
there
of
to take care that no one comes in.
True.
Burn this house and its hills to the dirt.
Horace, he can't. She's still here.
We'll say nothing. She barely left our house her whole life. We kept her out of the world to keep her safe. We won't say anything about Olivia. I wish you would have told me. You didn't tell your sisters what you saw. Some things can't be told. You live them, or you don't. But they can't be told.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry, Dad. This is all yours now. The house. And the promise. I want you to know. You and your sisters and your brother were the best part of life. Never been prouder of anything. Anything. Ever. Take care of each other. And be kind to each other. And nothing else. Be kind. I was so lucky to be your dad.
Stop smiling.
God's sake. Oh my god, Shirley and Theo doesn't even know that the dad is dead.
Oh, they'll learn soon enough. He did that to save them. A fucking ghost.
Oh.
He's accepting them.
Well, now you can't say you never saw one. I mean,
You saw a bunch of them.
oh, good thing he survived, because honestly, I can't take it anymore.
Oh,
I've lived with ghosts since I was a kid. Since before I knew they were even there. Ghosts are guilt. Ghosts are secrets. Ghosts are regrets and failings. Most times a ghost is a wish. You're scaring me.
She's gonna
I have
confess.
something I have to tell you. And I'm going to. But I need you to remember while I do that I love you. But I know it'll be okay because it's us. So I'm gonna jump and I'm asking you to hold my hand while I'm falling.
Yeah, after all of that, I cheated on you.
Years ago. Years ago.
Years ago, not that long ago. Her children are not that old.
I wish I'd loved you better. I let you see me clearly without disguise. I wish I'd been a better husband. I'm saying I built a wall around a big part of my life, and I hid behind that wall, and I thought that wall kept us both safe, but walls don't work that way. Walls never work that way.
What about these? Oh, trash.
She's taking down the walls as well.
You think the truck's full? Is that everything? Yeah, I'm ready.
but she still got her powers. So that's...
Yeah, but I think she's open to them now.
She got a happy ending.
All of that only wish is to come home.
This house,
Please.
quite the talker. She creaks and moans.
I just want to fix this. Fear is the relinquishment of logic, the willing
Dead?
relinquishing
Oh.
of reasonable patterns.
Stay.
We're here. We're here. Claire,
If I go,
we made it.
I'm going on fire. Let my
He's making sure she's gonna be with her daughter.
So it seems, is love.
Just there.
Oh my god.
With
With
the
the
baby
baby
too.
that she died too. Sorry guys.
You're enjoying this.
I'm not enjoying it. Come on, haha, I will lick your tears.
Willing relinquishing of reasonable patterns.
It's not even
It's
his
been 2
relapse.
years.
No, 2 days.
2 days. Sorry. 2 days.
But now they're all with him and celebrating it. Even if technically it's not his relapse, I mean it's a freaking ghost who did this.
Silence lay steadily against the wood and stone of Hill House.
If I go, I'm going crazy.
And those who walked there
Let my darling take me there.
walked together.
How can you fucking cry this much in a horror TV show?
When they're good, that's how you cry that
It's
much.
the new horror kind of.
Okay, let's stop this.
So you watched Haunting of Hill House.
Oh freaking gosh.
Hey, no Baudelaires Netflix.
Don't close it, don't close it.
Why?
My basket.
Finally we got some answers. But damn.
I think we'll take a break, guys. We'll come back soon enough. So what do you think about the series?
It's a really good show. I get why people kept asking us to watch this and why you
Are you
wanted
happy?
to watch it with us. At the end,
I wanted you to watch the series too.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to watch it with us.
What did you say, Axel? That Chris wasn't reacting enough? Huh?
Of course. When?
Did she
No,
meet
no,
your
no.
expectation now? Are you not entertained about it?
Are you not entertained?
Calm down, Russell Crowe.
I knew people said that they were saddened in this show and that they never cried this much watching another show. I was surprised because so far that show seemed really creepy and terrifying for me. I was really kicked in the gut in this one. Like this episode, wow. It's actually made me think that it's not really a horror series, it's a drama series. It's a drama about a family that just needs to heal.
Living horrors.
Because, I mean, the way I see it now, it's not the house who killed them. The house is just a place where time isn't really linear. It's a place where thing gets mixed up, and the people that are in it, something's happened, and they are like memories of people that lived in there, ghosts that it can influence the others, but it's not the house that's killing the inhabitants. The way I see it, it's actually pretty sweet at the end. It's like everyone who lived in there and died in there gets to survive and move on together. It's just
like-
really sad. What?
I feel like it's like a second chance. Like
Kinda. It's just really sad that some of them, or actually most of them, died horribly. We don't know all of them, how all of them died, but we know that a man literally put himself behind the wall.
The tall man.
I didn't really get why he did it. I think he was having a vision.
They didn't say about the reason why he closed himself in the walls, like just about fear and guilt.
Maybe.
Like he was feeling fear and guilt, like Trish said. Like it's two sisters, he wanted to get away from them, so he put himself in the wall. He put a wall, but he realized that the sisters were with him in the wall.
Something like that.
Like there were ghosts and they were with him?
Not ghosts, but they just like ghosts, like the feelings of guilt and fear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They wanted to go away, so...
And I mean, but it's not like they all died horribly. The old woman that we saw that tried to help the mother.
Well, she was sick. And,
Yeah, she was sick and she died in there. As for Mrs. Dudley, she was too old and she died. That one was really sad. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just,
Well, basically, sorry, I'm cutting you off. It's just I have this idea in my head and I need to put it out. But it's not the house that was trying to do that. It's basically just the mom that even in death, she still kept to the idea she had in life that she needed to protect her children and protect them from what was happening to them out there. She needed them with her and she needed them to wake up. And our idea of waking up is still by killing them, and that's exactly what happened to her. She killed herself, and when she woke up, she was free of pain. The only thing is she was alone. She needed her children with her. That's why we saw the porch light open twice all the time, like come home, I need you with me. That's why she killed Nell. It wasn't the house tricking her. It was literally the mom who was setting her free.
Yes.
Isn't it sadder though that your own mom killed yours?
It's
you.
yeah, which is why it's really sweet when the dad got to talk to her, and he told her basically what we all thought, like what you said last episode, which I thought wasn't really accurate, but in this episode, what you said was really accurate. Like, it's loving your children is preparing them to move on. It's preparing them to send them in the world and protect them against what they're going to face, but not being with them. It's preparing them to fight what's going to come.
Give them the tools to survive in the wild.
Which is what the dad said to the mom. Even then, it's still sad that he had to stay with her, but I can understand that she didn't want to stay alone. And I mean, his job was complete.
He basically sacrificed himself to
protect the children. Because she wasn't going to open the door if he's...
And I kept thinking that it's sad because when the door opened and the dad is standing there, it's his ghost because he died. He took the pill.
They still see ghosts in the end.
Yeah.
But it's important though how they all ended up healing their relationships, because what they went through in there, they almost lost their brother, which actually helped them realize that, well, they lost a sister and now they almost lost Luke. It made them realize how much they care about each other and how much they want to work to put themselves out there with the people, because they don't want to close themselves off again. Like we saw Theo throw away the gloves. She doesn't want to put herself behind her walls again because she doesn't want to go through that. She doesn't want to end up alone, and it's really, really sad. What?
For a moment I was almost scared that when the red door opened and we saw the mom and Nell waiting for the dad with huge smile on their face and their arms open, for a moment I was scared that Luke will be with them and that he will be dead, because he did put poison rats.
Yeah, that would have been one freaking way to tell us, well, guys, even though he's in the car, he's dead.
But I'm surprised because it took some time to get him to a hospital. I'm surprised that he still survived that.
He didn't take much. And rat poison is in that.
There are some theories.
Like what?
That they all died in there and that's their dream.
That Nell said?
Yeah, but I'm not 100% sure about that theory. Like,
well,
everyone's dead. But there is something.
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
During their vision, like the memories or like what they wanted, what the house showed them, like when Steve was with Lee at his house, she's pregnant, he was wearing a red shirt, a cardigan. He was wearing a red cardigan. The colors in the series is really important.
And that's what
the director said it, like the red means violence, blood, death.
Wasn't the cake red?
What?
The shoes of Luke in the vision were red. Shirley's got a red shirt, and in the Theo, Trish wears an underwear red, a red underwear. And at the end, when Luke is celebrating his 2 days sober, the cake is red. Why? Why did you put a red cake in that scene? So people believe that he passed away.
Either that, or since they're celebrating him almost dying, the red could mean that all the events that they went through, like all the pain and all the, not the fights, but all the violence that they saw, that culminated when they were in the red room, and he almost passed away from that. So it's like they're remembering that this happened. Let's not forget it, but let's all move on from that. Because if he's dead, I think it's actually, why would he be there? I mean, it's not like they saw and lived with ghosts all the time, unless what they're doing is what the dad was doing with the mom. They're imagining him because that's a better way to cope with his death. But that's theory. That's one hell of a theory. And if he was actually dead, I don't know, maybe we could have had more clues.
We don't know yet. There may be
He did a
another
narration.
season
two.
in the
In the
making, but we're not sure.
But-
Not in the making, but maybe they will do another season.
Okay.
Because I mean, if they were all wearing red in their dream thingy,
In the dream state, yeah.
they didn't die. They came back from there.
Who said they didn't die?
That, well, when you said the theory that the red and stuff, I thought that maybe, yeah, that's one theory
Like
that
Nelly?
could happen. Maybe they all died in the house, and they're just, having this dream that they're all happy because, Shirley is telling her husband that she cheated, and he's accepting it. He's going to his wife, Stephen is going to his wife, and she's accepting him back, and Luke is okay. Like, they're all living in their dream reality, but that's because they all passed away in the house. That could be one thing.
They wake up.
They woke up.
Yeah, if that is.
Yeah.
No pain.
But I have a hard time thinking that that's what happened, considering that, well,
But
we
if-
literally saw Stephen leave the house, leave the ghost behind, and he's like the new gatekeeper. That would be weird for him to leave. And after that, they all said, like, the little monologue. They all had a moment where they spoke, and they talked about what they learned from that and how they're going to move on. They're the only ones who spoke. The dad didn't speak, the mother didn't speak, and Nellie didn't speak. But all the survivors spoke. Why is that? Maybe because they are the only survivors. They didn't die.
Well, if they are, or if they're
Luke
not,
didn't speak.
Yeah, he did. I think he did.
No.
He's one of the last one who spoke.
Well,
Or was
He's
that
just-
Mr. Dudley? Was that Mr. Dudley?
it was Mr. Dudley.
Oh, then okay, then I'm just helping the theory along.
Didn't die. Oh gosh.
He might have died. We didn't. Well, but we saw him in the hospital waking up.
Yeah.
Why would you imagine your brother?
Hey, I don't know. It's theory in internet. I'm not.
Well,
It's a theory.
if it is,
It's just
It's still
no.
great.
You know what? I cried too much in this show. I'm just gonna go with he
the flow.
survived.
Yeah.
She felt too much.
Emotions for today.
Oh,
I'm done with this.
when Luke wake up in the white room with young Nell, young Abigail, and his mother, I felt so sad and happy because I thought that he was dead for sure, and that
And he almost was.
Yeah, he almost was, and his guilt from the moment that Abigail died because her mother put poison right in the tea. I felt he can finally find peace with it and be with his twin sister, or the younger version of his twin sister, and his friend that died so many years ago, and his mom. And now the mom creeped me out with, we're gonna have big man hat and
Well, it reminded him of
together.
the. It
And I
reminded
was
him of the
like,
big man.
okay,
Yeah. It creeped him out, which is what stopped him from joining.
Yeah.
I think if he had joined them, he would have died from the rat poison. It was him fighting back when he backed off.
And it's almost like the white room, like you know that when you see the white light at the end of the tunnel when you're...
It's a red room, it's not... the white room when
yeah,
they
the
were...
white room when it was
Yeah.
almost dying.
Mhm.
It kind of reminds me a bit of that.
The white light at the end of the tunnel when
Yeah.
you die.
Yeah.
So...
Kind of.
So basically, yeah, so now we know, well, it's not like we get clear answers, because I don't think even the characters don't know what actually happened. It's just Nellie's ghost, now that she's dead, she's got time to think and to realize what really happened, and it's her way of understanding what happened. I mean, the house... Is it tricking them? Kinda. It literally had them spend so much time in a room that was full of black mold, which could have killed them, literally. And that's why... I think that's what helped. That's what caused the mother her headaches. That's what might have blurred the lines a little for the dad. That's what... It didn't help. It did help.
But the house is literally a living thing. Like... The house is thinking on its own, and it's a living thing who needs to feed, and how can I say it?
Well, basically, the red room is whatever you want it to be. It's a bit like in Harry Potter, because it's a house of, like Steve mentioned, ghosts are wishes.
Yeah.
Well, the house is basically that. The house is your wish. It's your dream house. It's your dream room. It's the place where you want to dance. It's the place where you want to be have a tea party. It's the place where you want to relax.
Want a game, video games.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, the red room is like the ghosts of the house.
I think some people say that the house will give you what you want with this room. Like everybody except you were in the room and they were like living their life or having fun moments. But you, it's something else. He was not in the room because he doesn't want to. He doesn't need to be in that room.
He couldn't open it.
He's fixing the house. So what the room is doing, spreading black mold down in the basement. So some people say that his red room
something to fix.
His red room is to fix things. So when he was in the room, when he was in the basement, it was like the continuity.
They spread because he needed something to fix up.
Something to do in that house that he enjoys, and he enjoys fixing things.
It's very good.
That's
very,
a good
very
theory.
Good.
And there's good point. Good point.
So basically, the house is just an actual dream house trying to please the people in it.
What a
it's just that sadly
while it feasts on you.
Yeah, it feasts on their happiness and their life source. So yeah, so the house isn't actually good. It's
So the mom,
deep down it's rotten.
It's a creep.
So the mom went crazy, huh?
It wasn't helped. She was manipulated by the ghost.
Yeah.
She went crazy because
Hey, puppy, là.
Sorry.
she went crazy. I think the black mold is what caused the headaches.
It's another theory, but she already has headaches before.
Yeah, but
it was
much. Not that
it brought them
strong.
back.
Yes, it brought them back a lot, like she said, and a lot of people making the comparison with the black mold doing hallucination and delusion. Like, does it help? Are the ghosts in the house real? Because it can be only the black mold. It's another theory, but I'm not so sure about this one.
No, I wouldn't say it's all the black mold.
No, because the Dudley didn't spend that much time.
But they spent their entire days.
Yeah, but not in the red room.
Yeah, but black mold, you don't have to be in the room with the black mold. It spread from the top room all the way to the basement.
So
what does Mr. Dudley said about his wife? Like, she was scattered?
She wasn't thinking clearly. Like,
she was scattered when they were working in the house day and night.
Yeah.
So they decided to go back, live less time in the house.
And it helped.
Only in the day, and it was alright, she wasn't scattered anymore.
Yeah.
And she lost her baby.
Yeah.
So it was
a miscarriage.
Probably due to the black mold. Maybe.
Putting some reality in the supernatural.
Probably a
Always
mix of,
helps.
probably
Yeah.
a mix of the two.
Okay, another theory I want to hear what you think about.
Go ahead.
You know how there are 5 children in the Crane family?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, they are 5 steps to grief.
Denial, anger.
Who's which?
Sadness.
Okay, what? Yeah, remember.
And acceptance.
Say them again.
There's firstly
One at a time.
Denial.
Denial. That's Steve.
The older
He's
brother.
the first episode.
He's
2.
denying about the ghost. He's denying.
He's the first episode 2.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
denying about their
What happened? He's,
what happened at the house.
Yeah, he's saying
just
it's
saying
a mental illness.
mental illness.
Anger.
Then there's anger.
Yeah.
Anger. That
That's
could be
Theo.
Shirley. No, that could be Shirley.
Shirley?
Yeah.
The second sister.
Who's the second episode?
The second child, the second episode, it is anger. She's always angry about everything, about
Angry
everyone
at Luke,
said.
angry at Theo, angry at Steve, at everything they do, but she's always perfect, so she's not putting the blame on her, she's putting the blame on others by being angry at them.
Third one, is it sadness?
No, it's in French. In French, it is marchandage.
Negotiation? Wait a sec, we'll find out.
The third one is bargaining.
Bargaining.
What is it about again?
It could.
You-
Now we're on to Theo.
You may feel like you will do anything to make the pain go away, but you should not lose touch with what is really important, your happiness. What do you think about that?
Well, Theo basically kept. Okay, can I see the description?
Mais c'est comme les 5 steps in a...
She's. Oh no. Okay, I see it. I think I see something. Like she put herself into her job. She distanced herself from her siblings. She built walls because it was better
Yeah, okay.
than to feel the pain and face her problems. Bargaining. Next,
Sadness.
Depression.
Yeah.
depression. We're on
Depression,
to
sadness.
Luke.
Luke. Oh God.
Like
Drug
to feel again
drug
and to
addiction.
survive about his depression, he's been going to drugs
drugs.
and
Yeah, that's definitely Luke.
Yeah.
What's the last one?
Acceptance.
acceptance.
Who's the one who never said something like, "Oh, mom was crazy"? Who's the one who accepted what happened
Nelly.
every since the very beginning?
The
It
bandit
was-
lady was real. She accepted it, and at the end, she accepted her death. Like I
No.
love you, no matter what anything else. The rest is just confetti.
And well, at first, yeah, I agree. It fits a lot. It fits a
Yes,
lot.
no.
I gotta say though that the more we go, the more they also move in the steps. Because I mean, Steve could also be anger.
Yeah.
At one point, he, especially later on in the show, he
Do you
basically-
believe about this theory?
I love this theory.
I love this theory too, but I need to adjust something.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the theory about 5 steps of grief. But I believe because there's another theory about grief, it's that there's 7 steps. The first one, it's always a state of shock and denial, so that's always Stephen. But the second one is guilt. I believe
The
it's
father.
100%. No, not the father. Shirley.
Guilt.
Guilt. She's guilty about what she does with Ryan, who's not Ryan Hill.
And she's hunted
She's
by...
guilty about this, and she makes everyone guilty about everything else.
And
Like,
she's
you took
made-
the money, you
Yeah.
you
maybe.
made out with my husband.
She
you-
literally is hunted by her guilt.
Yeah.
Because
She's
James
hunted by-
Lafferty's not dead. I mean, it's
No,
not a ghost.
it's only his guilt.
Her
True.
guilt.
The third one will be anger. Like Theo is
Theo.
always angry. When
Yeah.
Nell died, she was angry
Angry.
about her.
She was pissed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The fourth was is bargaining, and sometimes we will see people bargain with life. Like they will try to deal with their
Well,
grief
we're with Luke now.
Another with
Drugs.
a substance
Drugs.
like drugs, alcohol, anything else to feel the pain.
Yeah,
Not feel the pain.
Yeah.
it makes more sense, honestly.
And the fifth one is depression. Like
Which could be Nelly at the beginning.
is really in depression. Then
Yeah.
after it's rebuilding, like the father.
Wow.
So always trying to fix things. And then the 7 is acceptance.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the series, they accept that the house is haunted and they accept that they have to-
Well, we would be with the mom at this point, actually.
like the mom accepted
Accepted that she needed to let go of her children.
Yeah, that makes
What
sense.
do you think about my theory?
No, I prefer yours actually.
Both of them are great.
It
Actually.
fits more because we had to
Fits.
think. We had to think with Theo and Luke. It's far fetched a bit.
So I like the fact that say that maybe they could have 7 phases of grief, but the 5 state could still work on the 5 children. Like Stephen is denial, Shirley is anger, because technically when you express guilt over something, you have the tendency to express it by showing anger on other people. At others people. And she's basically did that for 10 episodes in a row. As for Theodora, for the bargain state...
Well, no one ever says Theodora.
Theo!
I got weirded out for
Theodora, yeah. As for Theo, for the bargain state, you weren't that sure about it. But it could still work for her. Because she's in a state of mind that she doesn't want to feel anything, no anger, no pain, and she just want to focus her mind on her work. So that's the main reason probably why
she's bargaining. She's bargaining the grief by working too much.
Yeah, and she's pushing everyone's out of her life.
Don't make me feel.
Yeah, for the depression state. Yeah, no, it could really relate to Nellie's state, but
Nellie's the last. She's the oldest.
Yeah, Nellie's the youngest. Oh no, she's the oldest.
Nellie is the youngest of the children.
No, she's the oldest by 2 minutes, and she said...
No, it's Luke.
Oh, yeah, it's Luke. Sorry. So for the...
Luke said he was the older brother of Nellie.
So for the depression state, it could still work on Luke. Because when you feel huge... an enormous pain and suffering, you can try to
suppress it by
taking
that's the
drugs.
theory. That's the theory of the 5 steps of grief.
Yeah,
I still think I prefer the 7 steps better.
Both of them are still work for
No, it's always a grief.
But let's not forget the parents. They were actual episodes in the show. They were characters that were very important. So I don't want to push them away, even though it looked like that was inserted. I was gonna say it looked like the house was only after the children, but that got inserted when we found out that it's not the house that's calling them back; it's the mother.
After the children.
So no, everyone in this family was concerned. We saw them through their eyes, and let's not push the father aside. He was very important too. Anyway. It was a very, very good show. I don't know if you have something else you want to point out, something we missed. We probably missed like dozens of ghosts hidden somewhere.
Yeah, if we didn't see a bunch of ghosts during a few of the episodes, just point it out. I really want to know if we missed a few of them.
There's a video. I'm pretty sure there's a video on
There's
YouTube.
already a video to every ghost, every sighting of ghosts in the 10th episode.
We're gonna creep us out
Yep.
watching it. But it was a really well mixed between horror, drama. But basically this show is about family and about what a mother would do for her children.
How would you score it out of 10? 1 out of 10.
Like that? A solid 8. Solid 8.
A solid 8? You?
I think I would go even further. I would go with 9. The cinematography was great, but it's always nice when the directors think of hiding stuff behind what's really happening. It gives the second viewing exactly the same feels as the first one, because we're always going to try to look for things that we missed the first time, and that for me is the best TV, because you want to be sure that people will want to watch it again and not be surprised. So I would go with 9. The acting was great. The visuals were amazing.
The children, like, oh my god, what a great bunch of actors.
Yeah, the visuals were perfect. The songs, the music was very good. And the story was complicated enough and good enough.
Yeah, one of the few things that I didn't really like about the show was that the future and the past were
mixed up
in a huge
But I mean, for
Punchbowl
spectators like us, it was perfect because it made us have these theories, and it made our minds go wild with what was happening.
And your minds were going like somewhere else, and your theory were all kind of right. And sometimes, like the dancing lady, I was having so much fun in my head, like, oh,
Yeah,
girls.
but I mean, you enjoyed it, right?
I enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed
You enjoyed it as
Let's
well.
Watch.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this show as much as we did. We
Yeah,
liked
we sure
to watch
did.
it with you guys. I was about to say if you want to see the next episode, but there is
Well,
no
you can
next
because
episode.
it's
There's
the
no
last
episode.
episode of the
Right.
series.
Yeah.
Right now.
Next week, or actually maybe in a couple weeks, I'll see. I'm gonna switch to another show. So if you guys still enjoy watching us react to stuff, stay tuned because we have other shows in the bank for you. And if you have suggestions for future shows, write them below.
Well, write them below or participate to our polls on our Patreon.
Yeah, you can go participate to our polls. We're gonna ask your opinion on stuff on our website. Who's down
You
there?
decide on fate.
You decide. Our
Make your
fate.
decision and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.